Hello everyone, welcome back to Math Hub by Mr. H. And in this video, you will learn about graphing linear inequalities. Alright, so before we jump straight into the very first example, I recommend that you check out the previous video I uploaded, which is about graphing linear equations. You can check the link in the description box. Alright, so let's head on to the very first example. Example 1. Graph each inequality on the same coordinate plane. Alright, so for this example, I need you to remember two things. The first thing is, since you're only seeing x variable in an inequality, we will be expecting a vertical line graph here. The second thing that I need you to take note of is the inequality symbol. So you will be seeing symbols like this one. So that's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. If you see symbols like those, definitely you will be expecting a solid line. All right, could be like this. Now, if you're seeing an inequality symbol that is, say, greater than or just less than, definitely the line graph will be dotted line. Some say it's broken line. Line graphs like this. All right, so let's get into graphing. So after drawing the line graph, I will tell you one additional step that we need to do whenever we deal with inequalities, okay? So let's proceed with the graphing first. All right, so for letter A, we were given x is greater than or equal to 3. So we're going to be looking at the x-axis here, and positive 3 is here. And since the inequality symbol is greater than or equal to, definitely we need to draw solid or bold line. After drawing the line graph, this is where the extra step kicks in, which is the shading part. So you need to identify which region of the graph needs to be shaded, because that shaded area or shaded region tells us that all the points that lie or that are inside the shaded region are the solutions to the given inequality. So whatever point you pick inside the shaded region will satisfy the given inequality. All right, and of course the shading process depends on the given inequality symbol. For letter A, to continue the graph, so it says x is greater than or equal to 3, right? So from the number line, where can we find all the numbers that are greater than or equal to positive 3? They are actually found here. So that is the region that needs shaded. Also, maybe some of you are questioning, all the points that lie on the shaded region, also on this solid line, are part of the solution to the given inequality. All right, so you can pause the video and draw the graph for letter B. All right, so let's check your work. So for letter B, we were given x less than negative 1. Negative 1 is here. All right, and take note of the inequality symbol. This is less than. So definitely we're going to be expecting a dotted line or broken line for this graph. All right, so that is the line graph for this inequality, but we're not done yet because we need to shade the correct region. I'll be using a different color for this. Where can we find the region where all the values are less than -1? So definitely this region. I mean, all the values that are inside this region are lower than -1. Now, since we have here a broken or dotted line, the points that lie on the broken line itself are not part of the solution. All right, so if you like this example, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, you can also click subscribe and hit the notification bell. All right, so let's head on to example number 2. All right, we were given y variable only. So that tells us that the line will be horizontal. Okay, letter A, y less than 0. So 0 is here. The origin, the inequality is less than, so definitely the line should be dotted or broken line. So that is the line graph. And which region do we need to shade? So where can we find the values that are lower than 0? So basically this part. So all the negative numbers. Since the line is broken or dotted, definitely the points that are on that broken line are not part of the solution set. Right, so you can pause the video and graph letter B. All right, so let's check your work. Letter B, we were given y less than or equal to 2. That's +2. +2 is here. And since the inequality is less than or equal to, then we are expecting a solid line. So that's the line. And which area do we need to shade? Should be below. All right, so let's move on to example 3. So for example number 3, so both variables x and y are present, and so we are going to be expecting here a diagonal line or slant line, right? So for letter A, we need to rewrite first this inequality into the form of slope intercept. All right, so we'll have -y already on the left hand side. So copy greater than symbol. So 2x will move to the right, from positive will become negative. And 1 is already there, so +1. So we're not done yet because we have -1 as the numerical coefficient of the y term. So we need to divide all the terms by -1. All right, so -1 divided by -1 is 1. So we're left with y on the left-hand side. Now, since we divided the entire inequality by -1, all right, so one major rule in inequalities, whenever you multiply or divide the inequality by a negative coefficient, the symbol should flip to the opposite. So since we were given initially greater than symbol, definitely now it will become less than. Then we carry on simplifying. So -2 divided by -1 is +2. So that's +2x. It's going to be -1. All right, so this is what we will be following. So let's graph that. All right, so the first point that we need to plot is -1. So -1 is here. So that's the y-intercept. And the slope here is +2. That is equal to 2 over 1. So rise over the run. So 2 units up and 1 unit to the right from the y-intercept. Alright, since for letter A, the inequality symbol that we will follow is less than, so it should be a dotted line. Alright, so that's the line graph for letter A. And since the inequality symbol is less than, we will be shading the area below the line. That is the correct region to shade for letter A. Alright, so you can pause the video and graph letter B. Alright, so let's check your work. So for letter B, we were given y greater than or equal to 4x minus 2. And you notice that this is already written in slope-intercept form. Alright, so you have here the y-intercept, which is negative 2, 0, comma, negative 2 is here. Alright, and from there we will follow the slope, which is 4, and that means rise over run. Alright, so we need to count 4 units up and 1 unit to the right from the y-intercept. Alright, and the line must be a bold or solid line because of the symbol greater than or equal to. Alright, now the question is, which area are we shading? Now, since the given inequality symbol is greater than or equal to, then we need to shade the area on top of the line. Alright guys, so that is all for this video. If you think that this video is insightful, please like the video. You can also share the video. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my future videos. Alright, so once again, this is Mr. H, and thank you very much for supporting my YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next one.